This video is aimed at people who have not been using ChatGPT or any other LLM, artificial intelligence, and it's just to give you some exposure to how easy it is to ask it a question and get an answer, and how it can help you to learn a foreign language. I've been experimenting with artificial intelligence and LLM called Grok, and I've been trying to create some example text for me to use for language learning. I'll show you the prompts which I've used already. I asked it, can you give me a list of grammar lessons that you would expect to find in a typical European language? And I think because whatever I'm learning, I'll be comparing it with English, I think it's a good idea to produce a list of uh, features of a European language, such as English, as a starting point for me to then have a think about what uh, example text to generate for different types of language lesson. And what I've been interested in recently is, let me try and find it, special phrase. Um, there we go. Subordinating conjunctions. Joining what could be a sentence on its own to another group of words which could be a sentence on its own. That's how I see it. So blah 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 because blah 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 blah, or blah 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 although blah 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 blah. And it gave me, so I made a note of that phrase, of that type of language lesson, subordinating conjunctions. And then my next question was, give me 10 example sentences of subordinating conjunctions. And it gave me this list, and I thought, well, I really wanted one that includes the phrase so that, because that's what I've been interested in recently in Polish. It's a word that begins with the letter Z, something like jebus or something, and I want to study it by having an example text. So I would like there to be some text created that's a short story, and it will include in it the subordinating conjunction that is so that, the phrase so that. So my next question was, could you write me a short story which uses all subordinating conjunctions of the English language? And then before doing that for me, it made a caveat. It said, but it's hard to do. And then it created a short story for me. And each of the subordinating conjunctions has this double star or double asterisk to make it stand out. And included within it is so that. She trailed it so that she wouldn't lose sight of its tail. That's great, but of course I speak English already. So what I really want, insofar. I didn't know it's spelled like that. I thought it was in so far. Oh well. learn something new, or it's wrong. Anyway, copy it to clipboard, and then back at Grok, scroll down. There's my next prompt. Oh, okay, I can type my next prompt in here. I want you to translate a short story into Polish. Could you say okay when you are ready for me to paste, please? It appears that I need to sign up to continue. Okay, so I'm signed up now, so hopefully I can do some more work. So my question is, I want you to translate a short story into Polish. Could you say okay when you are ready for me to paste, please? Okay. So now I'll pick up the text, paste it in. Ooh. Well, I recognize Lila. That's about it. And the so that. We'll see how they do so that. So in my text from earlier, it was this, whereas Lila was cautious, blah, 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 and then so that. And it was quite near the end, third paragraph from the end. So 1, 2, 3. So it's not even using the expression I was expecting it to use. Give me ways of saying so that in Polish. Żeby, that was the one I was expecting. Didn't realize there were so many ways of doing it. But anyway, you can see that using an LLM, I can create example text of a specific language point which I want to be revising. It's very powerful. It's also very powerful in that I came to study just Żeby, and I'm able to learn all these other grammar points which I was unaware of. I've made notes of what it has done for me so far. Do you, can I still ask you to do something with the short story? Yes, that's good. I thought it might have forgotten already. Okay. Could you present each line of the Polish story with its English translation in the line beneath it. I'm thinking that this might be a nice way to present it while I learn the grammar, and then after I've learned the grammar, I could go back to just the Polish passage and study that. Now, with LLMs, there is an issue that because I don't actually speak Polish, what it has produced for me could be incorrect, and I would have no way of knowing it. So uh, there is a bit of trust here. I know Elay is how much. I think that means on condition that. So I think it's in the right ballpark. I just made a Google search to see if I can speak to ChatGPT to learn a language. It's saying yes, but I really think I would need to install something on my mobile phone to do it properly and to get my pronunciation checked, see what it says about grok. Let's see feedback. What sort of feedback? So I'm not sure if it would be correcting my accent, whereas with ChatGPT, apparently it would correct my pronunciation. So yeah, it would be interesting. I would like to do it. So maybe I'll do a follow-up video on that.